Welcome to Herman Hits the Road. This is Zoe.
And this is Ads.
And we are with Herman here. It's been a couple of months during the lockdown and we have managed to get out here and we're going to take a look around him, make sure that he's still working, pump the tyres, start the engine, all that kind of thing. So we're very excited that we're here because
we haven't seen him for such a long time, have we, Mom?
No, and we kind of want to get away and do some exploring and all that kind of thing. So let's take a look and see if there's any problems. Are you excited?
I am a little bit. I'm trying to keep my excitement low. In we go, my love. Oh, we didn't have the alarm on then, obviously.
No.
No. Whoa, step still works.
Step still works.
No, any creatures? I don't know why she had to stop there. Well, it smells quite fresh, doesn't it?
We've got some cobwebs.
Oh no, so he's going to have to do a dusting.
Stick on the roof.
Yeah. Let's have a look in the bar.
Yeah, I think it smells a bit.
Oh, I think it's
We haven't. I normally put mouse traps down here, which I must have forgotten last time.
That's looking all right in the bathroom.
Right. Okay. So what we need to do is we're going to follow the videos that we made previously. You can find them out just by clicking up here. There's like the first 15 things that we need to check is things like will it start, the clutch, the accelerator and all that kind of thing, and the next lot is kind of more or less inside looking for mice and making sure that things work, like the gas hob and all that kind of thing. So we're going to be doing yes, let's get started. Windscreen wipers, they look a bit messy at the moment with all this cobwebs and stuff from the trees. We tend to keep them off the windscreen with these pegs, but this one seems to have collapsed, and I would imagine that it's damaged the rubber. It is a bit warped a bit, as you can see, but it should be okay. We do have spare wipers anyway. Looking at the voltmeter here, for the leisure battery we have over 13, coming up to 13.5 volts. The starter motor battery though, that's only 12 volts. So it might not actually start, but let's take a look. Right, keys in, ignition on. All the lights have gone out. Clutch down.
Oh, little Herman!
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to go.
Quite high though here, isn't it?
Right, while I'm here, I'm just going to pump the clutch.
We knew he would start, didn't we? He's a treasure. He's ready to go, Maya.
He is ready to go. The accelerator isn't sticking. Foot on the brake. Handbrake this time. The alarm works, which is good. Just pumping the handbrake. That seems good. Excellent.
Turn the wheel.
Oh yes, turn the wheel. That's a good one. Get the steering pump going.
Moving forward a bit and back a bit, or. I guess that seems quite free.
Right, that seems to be good. Can you put the step up? Right, we're going to move him forward a little bit and then back just to see if the get him on different set. I need to check the tyres anyway. So moving him forward a bit.
Oops. A bit? Oh, right, let's go.
And then we're moving him back a bit. Now I really should have done that before and after I checked the tyres, which is probably what we'll do next. So just realised we're doing everything in the wrong order. Kind of should have checked the levels first before we started the engine. But anyway, this is the bonnet catch we're going to test. Well, that didn't seem to click very well, but it did open.
Oh, it's a little bit, well, I was going to say a little bit
Oh,
stiff.
look at the gunk underneath
in
there
there.
on the wrong rubber. Right. Alright, so the bonnet catch worked out a bit, it's fine. Got some fluid levels here. I can see that the brake fluid level is about there. You won't be able to see that. Coolant level is just above minimum, so you could probably do with topping that up at some point. The washer fluid is half full, so you could probably fill that up at some point as well. And we'll mark these down, and next time we come we'll go and do those. So the oil reads halfway between, halfway, a little bit over halfway between min and max. So because the oil was half level, I thought I'd check underneath to see if there's any leaks. There doesn't seem to be.
They look quite good, don't they?
Yeah, this tyre looks quite good actually.
Yes,
I was expecting to see cracks, but I don't see anything. Yeah, this one looks fine as well. Testing the tyre pressures now. So I'm looking for 4.5, and I've got 4.2. That's the way you do it. You missed that, didn't you? Yep, that'll do. Yeah, I don't think the pump's working. We checked the tyre pressures last time we were around around Chaz's doing the brakes, the front brakes. Yeah, it's not working. I think I broke the pump, but they're all on 4.2 except for that corner. So we've checked the tyres and the tyre pressures. I broke my pump, but yeah, next job now to check on Herman. Right, the other thing we should do is check our washers, and Herman has 3 washer arms, washer blades, and each one has 4 jets. So it's just a matter of getting a pin, making sure they're not blocked.
Yes, all 4 of them are working.
Right, so I'm on the roof, and it's quite dirty up here and windy. Check this out. So all along the guttering here, this is our awning. All along the guttering here is our is lots of these cones. So we need to get rid of them. And also look at the state of the solar panel. It needs a wash. So we'll do that as well, I think. And all under here, look, all these seeds and other tree stuff, all the way around the light there. Yeah, I'm just using water and a bit of washing up liquid. We couldn't find our motorhome caravan cleaner. And it's amazing how much power you lose on a dirty solar panel.
Checking up on your work, then.
Okay.
Are you doing it right?
No. So while being on the roof, I could have a look around, and the awning cap just up there was still attached. I have pulled this off because it's look at that, it's cracked, it's broken, and as I'm standing here I'm being bombarded by fir cones, so maybe a fir cone has cracked and broken that but it's very brittle. I don't know if any of you guys know of a place to get replacements, or maybe I could repair that somehow, but it's very brittle. I don't know if I could repair it. I've taken it off so that it doesn't fly off when we're driving. And the front one is not cracked, but it's definitely deteriorating in the same sort of way. We've just had our lunch in Herman. We made sandwiches, which is great. Of course, we're not hooked up to any water or anything, so we brought our own water with us, a few litres of clean water. We've tested the gas on the fridge and the burners. They're all perfect. We got a full tank of our LPG, so we've done all those checks. Now we're gonna do a few other things like lube the locks and all that kind of thing.
Squeak.
Right, we're checking for mice at the moment up on the bed, because we have seen mice droppings on here before when we were in the last place, in our last storage. What's that? No, that's not dropping. No, that's not dropping. That is going. Yeah, we've never seen anything mice related here where we are, and we've been there for a few years now, haven't we?
Yes, it was only in the other storage place.
Oh, that's not good.
What are they?
They're little grubs or something. I don't know what they are. Right, well, I was just about to talc the rubbers. We found some living residents.
I don't
Right.
think they've done any damage.
No, they haven't. They're all right. Just a bit of talc, so the rubbers don't cling to the window. Yeah, so just lubricating the locks with a bit of WD-40 while being attacked by a bush. The last thing I wanted to do was fit this. Now, I don't know if you remember this. This is our solar panel, our portable solar panel. It does something like 4 watts or something. It's very small. There's a connector here which has crocodile clips on the end. What I want to do is, before we got the main solar panel on the roof, we used to use this to keep the leisure battery topped up. So I was thinking of having it here and basically just slowly slowly charge the starter battery. But to do that, I will need to take this part off here, or the other side actually, which I can't reach, and then feed the crocodile clips. The battery is just here, underneath here, so we feed it underneath this, out into the engine bay, and then just simply plug it into this little port here. I've now unscrewed all the fastenings for this bit, and it should just lift out. Should just lift out. There you go. Oh, there's a breeze coming through there. Alright, so down there is the wing and then the engine bay. Look at this though. We may have to consider replacing that with a thicker bit of wood. And then it might be quieter, but that's another thing, another project. Right, let's open the engine bay up and feed the cables through. Alright, so if you look down there, you can see the gap. Right, and then there's the battery just there in front of you. Just keep pulling. All I've got to do now is put it back with hopefully this wire coming out of there somewhere. Alright, so here's our solar panel. Just set that up like that. It's in the sun nicely. Now, I'll plug it in, just in there, and then over here you'll see wires going down between two pieces of foam. Right? So we're avoiding any rubbing and all that kind of thing. Now all we need to do is connect it to the battery. Okay, so I'll take off one of these, and this is the negative, it's black, and that's the negative there. So I'm gonna see if I can connect that up like that. And now the positive needs to connect to over here. So I'm gonna try and do something similar. See if the solar panel's gonna, the little LED lights up, shall we? There you go. So obviously we're not going to have this on all the time, only when Herman's in storage. And I think this is going to be temporary as well, because it's obviously a better way of doing it by connecting it up to the solar panel on the roof, but we ain't got time for that at the moment.
It's all dripping.
I know, I'm sweating and my gloves are filled with sweat and pouring off me. But this is the end of the video. We're
going now.
Well, no, this is it. We can't go anywhere at the moment. So we're hopefully, when the campsite's open, we can rebook Herman Fest, and we'll probably end up going to Cornwall sometime early, I think.
Well, best not to say, because otherwise.
No, we don't know when, but we hardly know where really. But we're definitely going to Cornwall, probably the lower end. Where are you going? Tell us where you are going, where you want to go on your first trip away. Maybe you've actually snuck one in. I don't know. Let us know. Have you done any preparation, like checked the tyres and all that kind of thing? Make sure that it works before you head out. We're very interested to know what you think. Until next time, I'm going to go and have a shower because it is dripping.
Don't flick it.
There's water in the end of my gloves. I can feel the little puddles. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Adios, everybody. And goodbye. Right, let's have a look, see what comes out of this. This one is actually suctioning onto my hand. No, not as bad, but I've gone all...
It's dripping.